The climate and biodiversity crises are deeply intertwined. Despite numerous calls for policy alignment, no global policy instrument addresses both jointly, posing significant risks to nature and people. In our recent article for Journal of Applied Ecology, we propose a joint work programme between the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, UNFCCC, and the Convention on Biological Diversity, CBD, to fill this governance gap, address current implementation issues, and foster innovation and synergies in climate and biodiversity actions. We see 5 implementation issues that urgently need addressing. There currently is no process to align national biodiversity strategies and action plans with nationally determined contributions. There are no channels of communication between the conventions for addressing knowledge and finance gaps for achieving shared objectives. There are no measures in place to address and deter climate actions that threaten biodiversity. There is no process for recognizing viable efforts by non-state and subnational actors, and no process to align methodologies for measuring success. A joint program between the UNFCCC and the CBD should have 5 main objectives. 1. To oversee and optimize the alignment, national biodiversity strategies and action plans with nationally determined contributions. 2. To hold technical expert dialogues for setting program priorities, with open communication channels with the Intergovernmental Science Policy Platform for Biodiversity and Ecosystem Services, the Intergovernmental Platform for Climate Change and global funding agencies. 3. To identify climate actions that are harmful to biodiversity and put in place coherent and interoperable safeguards. 4. To establish a platform for recognition of efforts by non-state and subnational actors and honour the rights of Indigenous peoples and local communities. 5. To develop methodologies to monitor progress on the shared objectives of the Kunming-Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework and the Paris Agreement. Such a program will be able to identify climate actions that benefit nature and people and guide global funding entities in helping countries meet the objectives set by the UN conventions. The window for action on climate and biodiversity is closing fast. A joined-up approach at the upcoming conferences of the parties of the UNFCCC and the CBD is vital to change humanity's course towards a sustainable future. The opportunity must not be missed.